Hello everybody all over the world. Welcome to HiGPS number 331. It's the flying guillotine and it's literally flying on my screen. Isn't that cool? So here it is, the weapon. We'll look more at this later through the playstyles. It's got a change so it no longer combines the super duper crit mechanic along with the Sandman. It's now its own weapon. So basically if you watch the charge meter, it does 54 damage on the first, that's 50 base damage and 4 bleed. And if we go really far away, let's see if we just no clip all the way up here. If you watch the meter now, if I can hit someone on the first try, I think this is far enough. You can see the meter actually goes up a whole lot faster. So that's the whole gist of it. It still does the same amount of damage from here. And also it does a total of damage of exactly, oops, sorry. It does a total damage of 90 over time. So if you hit somebody with this and they're not getting healed, they will take 90 damage. Switch from a squishy, like 125 class, HP class, that's a lot. And also, Kunai Spy will die from it, pretty much, if he hasn't gotten any heal or stuff like that. So it's actually pretty cool. So there are two basic uses for this weapon that I can see. Having played with this weapon. One is entry damage. So let's say you run a corner and the first thing you do when you run a corner is throw out with this and then get the kill. Or let's say you're having a fight like this and you manage to only get like a few hits off like this and then finish and go. So you have like a 50 damage finisher. However, the ideal situation would be come around a corner or something, throw this, keep shooting, and then as you leave, throw it again, because the recharge is pretty quick. It also goes in an arc, so it's possible to hit people that you can't really see. Whoops, I missed. Hold on. Just a second. I do like this. You get the idea. I don't have to do it perfect, but yeah, that's the strong points. It's stable damage, it's 50 plus the bleed, so it adds up to 90. And it's the best long-range DPS for Scout in a single hit. Not DPS-wise, because just to give an example, if you just look at the regular pistol, you can see that it does a lot of damage too. However, it requires steady aim, and you have to be present in line of sight. With this Cleaver, you don't, so it's very different. So it's hard to compare it directly to the pistol. It's not as reliable because it's easy to miss. Luckily, it's a fast recharge. But the downside, of course, is that it's not hit scan and it's kind of hard to hit sometimes. But it's very satisfying when you get that like hit. Pretty good. So as for the weapons that I would recommend using with this, I would say every gun except Soda Popper. Because the Soda Popper has such a fast reload that switching to this and do that makes no sense instead of just continuing to doing this. And then you might be better off using like a winger along with the Soda Popper, so when you use the hype you can like not switch to this because I missed the button. But yeah, you get the idea. When you get the hype you can use this to jump. Pretty much. So that's the gist of it. So let's get right into the demos that we have today. So of course we're gonna have one of our favorite guys introduce our weapon to us, the ever so totally serious guy of Enigmas. And also people are saying in the chat that bleed can stack with itself. So yes, that is true. Apparently, I'm not sure. I think it does. So it can potentially do more of that. So here we have Enigmas, just checking it out. So here it is. So let's see what type of example he's going to be setting here, running here with his colored gun. And then he runs up and he sees the bongo cleaver ritual where they summon the alien scout who then kills him. Always a pleasure, Enigmas. I wonder, like, how he comes up with all this stuff. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, this is going to be a short demo where I'm just going to show off pretty much the best example of the entry kill that you can have with this weapon. So this is going to be Adam WTS. He's going to be running here out on Borneo on defense. And it's going to be a fairly short demo. So here's the demo. He shoots it once, does 50, shoots it another time, Hits him once. He could probably have fired more, but he wants to use this weapon. Throws it, hits it, and kills the demo, and he still has 3 clip left over. So I would say this weapon best works with, I would say, we didn't have too much of those today, but like shortstop, yeah, anything that isn't the soda popper, pretty much, it works well with. So that's just a cool little entry frag there. You can see it's not actually like a super duper game changer or something. But it works. So here we have Karma's camera. He's going to be using full throwable combo with the Cleaver with the blood on it, and as well as the Rap Assassin. And then he just throws it and he hits nothing. Well, he hits the medic and he bleeds, and I think it bleeds for the same, so you can stack the bleed damage. However, usually, like having this weapon, you don't really need the throwables, but he's using them regardless because your DPS is higher. You can just keep standing it on this weapon instead of switching it like this. But this is just to show you and let you know that Karma's camera is doing it wrong. There you go. Just gonna go and throw this, hits this scout. Works really well with the Babyface's blaster because you can charge speed without actually seeing anyone, so that's pretty good. And then Karma's camera is going to go through here, throw it, hit the soldier in the air, taking him out with a quick little shot, and then he's going to activate this hype for the new update that might maybe come in October. And then he jumps back, and he's waiting for this ball, which is a lot slower than the Cleaver, but it's also on a melee weapon that does no damage. And there you go. Almost got the capture. Then we'll get... Train gets a double kill, and they win! So, pretty good there. It worked alright. I mean, he won and stuff, but would probably have gotten better result if used with another scattergun. Because like I said, it's good for entry and good for exiting with this weapon. I think I'm going to make this my main weapon because it's pretty fun. So we're going to watch a laggy guy play here on... we're going to watch a shitty demo of a kind of a shitty player playing on a shitty map. And well is a map that isn't played a lot because it sucks. It's just like a narrow choke point the map, pretty much. And this guy is playing on a laptop, maybe on a trackpad, and on a shitty Wi-Fi connection inside a concrete bunker. And the server he's playing on is on the moon, so it's like maximum pingage. So it's not the stream that's fucking up, the demo is just actually this horrible. So even though the map is bad, and what I mean by this player is being bad, is that he is just running around doing nothing. So at any point in time, he could just go for the intelligence in the enemy base. But, like you will see throughout this demo, he never ever makes it this far, because despite being the fastest class, running into the enemy base is not on the priority list. So instead we're gonna run around and throw at the whatever he throws it at, and then reload, take a lot of damage, and then hang around here, and then run back to first grab all the health, and then run back to spawn. People saying he's playing on a Windows XP computer. I don't think that's correct. I think it's Windows NT, or maybe like a 98 or 95. Regardless, he's gonna go up here and see that there's nothing, and then he's gonna go up here and get hurt by a pyro, and he's gonna not die, because that would be the end of the demo, and that would be dumb, wouldn't it? That would mean we would be over for this. So he goes down and grabs these health, and then he doesn't go back into the spawn to get full health, because he's gonna go up here and see that the pyro is gone and grab this health. Still playing grab ass around in his base, but he knows that the pyro is here somewhere. Did he go? He is not here. Cool. But little did he know that the pyro wasn't done. So now he's gonna go down in the sewer and just make sure that the plumbing's okay. Because this isn't the CP version where you can actually swim across into the middle, because this is the CTF version, which is arguably even worse. And then, oh, someone took the intelligence. We know who that is, and that is the pyro that we knew all along that we're gonna shoot with the gun. And we kill him with a crit, and then we remember there's a resupply locker. That's fine. And now at any point in time, we could just go to the enemy base, and we are on the move. Nope, just gotta check the plumbing first. Yep, still a sewage, and there's a bunch of guys that we shouldn't really do much with, but we're just gonna go hide under here like a troll from a Norwegian adventure, and then we're gonna flex our melee weapon and throw the 90 damage over time thing, and throw it once again. accomplishing nothing. We could just attack at any point in time and use our speed to get past, but no, we're just checking out the plumbing once again. Yep, still smells like rat shit, like it always does. And now the enemy team has captured, but he's hiding here. Oh, it's currently 2-2, and he's gonna run straight behind the entire enemy team and kill them. And then he is going to run up here again, and they're back into that, and they're gonna gap the intel. And there's pyros, and they're just gonna run in here again and heal the 2 health he lost. And there's the intel. Gotta defend that. Sure glad we picked Scout and the Cleaver for this job. And we're still in our base. We could go and launch a counter offensive and see what the enemy has, because we haven't actually been there. We don't know what they have. But killing this Lake Tronger spy is on the priorities. We actually get the kill on him too. I think that was a Scout we got. Something like that. Throw this. And then... Nope, he didn't die. Unfortunately not. It keeps going. And then you keep shooting and throw and get an assist and low on health, and then we remember we can go in here now. All right, cool. So we're back. And now maybe this time we will run across and into the enemy base. Holy shit. We're in the enemy base. We're in the enemy base. I take it back. We're actually in the enemy base. And now we're out of the base. God. Oh yeah, hit the, and then he dies to crit saw Uber, and thank God it's over. Send that shit to GPS. God, what a load of garbage. Laggy, bad map, and awful usage of the Cleaver. This is the textbook of how not to do it and still get featured. Basically, if you notice that he used it as an entry frag, but he hardly ever used it as an entry or an exit frag or like a throw. But regardless, we're moving on to something more. We're looking at Adam WTS here, where he's going to be facing something that we all have with these weapons, and that is that we never fucking hit anything with it the entire game. So we're going to count the throws that he throws and the hits and the misses. Hits from the misses if he has one, or if he is the misses. I'm not sure. Could be anything these progressive days. Keep in mind also, Cleaver does not do damage to buildings. So he meets up with the spy, and then he decides to, well, you can just have your spawn. I don't need you to follow you there. So he's gonna go in and all the shots of this scout. He's gonna kill him then. Then he has the Cleaver, and yeah, well, the pyro burned him to death, so that was a miss. So that's one miss. He's doing it! He's actually using the sun on the stick to its intended purpose! That's why he got featured, not because of the Cleaver usage, but because he was using this shitty unlock to actually something useful. That's great, that's a star in the book. And then throws it, and that's a miss. Damn it, all right. Oh, we have it again, and throw it! There's a bunch of guys, there's no way we can miss. Nope, that's 3 misses, I think. 3 misses. That's 4 misses. Not a single hit has been done with the Cleaver. All right, this time, we're feeling it, He's gonna use it as an... There's a spy party guy there. Oh, he throws it! He misses again. We're up to 5. This is the GPS can't count episode. So all of the misses so far has been, or all of the Cleaver's thrown has been a miss, and then he... Oh, that's a hit! We hit somebody, and then he immediately died to pipe, so it didn't matter. He could have let the guy live, and then he throws it and misses. And then he's gonna shoot some more, and then we can have an exit throw. No, he just uses the shotgun because it's more reliable and more powerful. Anyway, he's gonna go back, reload, and oh, is this gonna be? No, it's gonna be miss. So we hit 1 out of all the throws. And WTS showing off how good he is with his weapon. Gonna hit the medic. The medic is super weak, and that's a miss. Another miss. Kills the soldier. Kills that soldier as well. Just putting the shotgun into their asses and pulling the trigger. So yeah, a lot of people in chat saying that Cleaver might be the fastest projectile. I think so. It's pretty quick. It's up there. It's also an arced projectile, so it can be it's really hard to master, but if you spend enough time with it, like Adam WTS should be doing if he ever wants to be good at this weapon. He's doing great as a scout, though. Overall, as a scout, he's doing fantastic, but as a Cleaver thrower, he's doing fucking awful. So it's basically been like no secondary weapon and just mainly use the shotgun the game for Adam here. He's up on a 10 kill streak, by the way, on defense as a scout, which is pretty impressive in of itself. Another miss. Oh! He's just like, fuck it, I'll just make up with it with my great shotgun aim and just fucking pick off these guys. Nope! They will throw a fart sound every time he misses. It's only 14 seconds left though, unless they get the counter. Which they don't, he blocks it. Nice. Alright. And overtime. Standing on it, blocking any kind of capture. There you go, victory! He hit 1, I think, or was it 2? 2 or less. Cleaver hits. Still top fragger though, so. And then the game crashed because they couldn't handle what happened. That's what happens sometimes with demos. Is like the demo ends and then my game crashes for some reason. It just closes to desktop, but that's fine. We're gonna go in and we're gonna look at Rare. Well, like some guys can actually hit cleavers. And we're gonna see how he performs like this. Adam West, Adam W, the Adam WTS, I think it's him. 2 hits, 12 misses. Good shit. Anyway, this is black screen, except it's a scout. It's a bit laggy. So the first thing he starts off, you see that Adam? That's how you hit them. You aim at them, and then he is going to do the double bleed, but he misses. But keep in mind, this, like, if the full bleed sits on the spy, it will bring him down to 35 health, which means you can snipe him pretty far away with the shotgun. So that's why it's a great entry kill. So, bit of a dial-up connection here as well. Runs into this pyro and jumps over. He now has full hype. He's gonna go down. We can see that he's been pretty consistent with hitting the cleaves. The cleaver throws, yes, pretty good, nice. And then he sees the spy again. Also bleed, great for tracking spies if you can hit them before they cloak. And then he's gonna bother this soldier. Oh, did you hear that? Take note, Adam, that is the sound of hitting someone. Great stuff here by, oh, he misses that one. But then he has the cleaver again. But then he also has the fastest reload weapon in the game, so there's actually no point in him using either of these. So then he's gonna try and get 4 air shots. Can't really do it, those are hard. Gets around the crit to make up for it though. He now has hype, and he's gonna have the cleaver. He seems a bit unsure. He's doing a lot of nothing, which I don't recommend. But the enemy team sucks, so it works. And then, oh, he's getting ready. It's not gonna waste. Oh, hits him. And double bleed. You can see now he has the double bleed and he just fucking dies. So the Rap Assassin does a lot less damage, but if you can hit both of them twice with it, it's double bleed. And if you're in a position where you can't get close or getting too close will hurt you, then this could be a very good combination, except he's using the soda popper, which kind of, you should just keep shooting with it forever. Like that. You can see even at that range you can get a good damage done. And then of course he kills the guy with the 27 or 20, what is it, 22 damage Rap Assassin does or whatever it is. Gets the kill. So you can see Rare here a bit more skilled here with these shots. Maybe this is like Rare's like secret combo. It's like, oh, I've been practicing 9,000 hours with the Cleaver and I'm now a master of the meat. I can beat the meat out of you with this Cleaver. Cool. He wasn't in top 3, but still pretty good. We can see that and then the game crashed again because they couldn't handle the awesomeness that was Rare. So yeah, that's definitely a thing. Rap Assassin, Cleaver, double bleed, because then the bleed does 8 every takeover. It goes like tack, 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 tack. And you're gonna do, what is it, like 70 something impact plus the double. Yeah, so you'll definitely kill unhealed squishes with hitting both of those, I think. Yeah, absolutely you will. Yeah, totally, because it does, yeah, after you hit them with the second time, they're gonna have like 3 health left and then 1 tick and they're fucking gone. So this is gonna be Amadeus here, and he's gonna use it on a 5 CP map. Most of the submissions today were actually on payload maps, which is not unusual, and then the team is not here, I guess. It's gonna use it with the regular scattergun. And this demo says see you, and we say see you to him too, and he just bugs out of there. And finally, we see someone on our other team that does throw it, so he throws it, misses. That's fine. It was a difficult throw. It was like an entry trial, and you can see here he now can shoot and throw, but he decides to just reload instead, which is fine because this is a rocket jumping soldier. He's actually no threat. He's actually more just a dumbass, I guess. So then we're just hanging out here. I'm not sure what our team is doing, or the enemy team is doing for that matter. We're kind of just going towards them and then just kind of not attacking. Then we see a pyro, and our superior scout aim kills him, and then misses the throw on that. Now we have the cleaver again. Oh, imagine if the Liberty Launcher wasn't shit. That would have been something. Join my server to experience the Liberty Launcher not being crap at any point in time. All right, Amadeus here, running around. Is that a bit loud? I guess it was. He's running out of bullets, but he's getting some kills. Oh, there's a soldier. Oh, careful about that. Run back here. His team is vast. Oh, will he hit this cleaver? No. But he will kill him with this. We're seeing a lot of similarities with Adam WTS here, where he's doing fine enough with this. Okay, doing fine enough with the scattergun all by himself, so he doesn't really need the cleaver. But eventually we'll see something that matters, unless I select the completely wrong demo, which happens. Oh, that was a hit. He hit the demo, so he will do that sweet damage. Which was 90, unless the demo gets any heals. That means this demo is going to be super weak, unless he grabbed the health, which I think he did. He should have died now. Yep, down he goes. Taka, who was the medic, says fuck being a medic. And then random crit says fuck you to that soldier, and then we just, at any point in time, could go on the point and capture. We could just do that, yes, and that's what we're going to do. Standing on the point, doing the capture. Missing the cleaver, that's fine. We have shots left to go, and we could be capping here. Should do that, just hold the line. Ah, barely missing, but Taka makes it up with a random crit, and you could capture, and you should, there we go, yeah, it's a good boy. And then hitting the wall, and then using the atomizer here, doing the proper planning. He got hit, and he's taking mini crits. And then, I think he died? No, Demo still lives. Shit. Anyway. Oh, that was a good hit. Oh! At 50. So you gotta also see that the cleaver will do more damage than your scattergun at certain ranges, because the scattergun, unless you play with fixed spread or something, is a bit unreliable at mid to long range. And sometimes just having a cleaver shot, if you're good with the cleaver, will actually bring out more damage. So here, good, nice entry frag. That means like this demo is going to be taking a lot more damage, so it allows them to kill him pretty fast. Allows you to make a bit more mistake, be a bit less accurate with your scattergun, because the bleed will make up for some chip damage, and it also allows you to use your mobility to run a bit further back. Because keep in mind, the compared to the pistol, like comparing the pistol to the cleaver is very difficult because they're completely different weapons. But the cleaver doesn't require your presence in the line of sight to your enemy, while the pistol does. So the pistol might have more damage output overall, but it also requires more presence. And the game doesn't allow for that kind of presence when you're a scout, because there might be a lot of spam, sentries, random crits flying everywhere, who knows. And of course, the longer you are away from your target, the faster it does. So if you time it correctly, let's say you throw it, hit someone max range, and you run in close, you will have it by the time you're done shooting your 6 shots. So here's Amadeus running towards the last point, and he decides to go for this Girardi-covered soldier instead. And should have had him there, but that's fine. They don't have a medic, so you have to, well, they have a medic, but he's not here. Oh, there he is. Just going for the run around. There's a soldier who you're gonna let live for some reason. And then he dies to a random crit, and then you type, Uncle Dane said we should remove random crits for the game because this one time I died. It made me mildly upset that I'm typing on my desk instead of the keyboard. Why aren't anyone listening? God, imagine the YouTube comments we would have if everyone who typed on their desks also had like this Bluetooth thing that would portray your angry bongo cat shit on the desk into actual letters and stuff. So here we're gonna have a bit of a different combination. It's gonna be the same player, it's gonna be Amadeus, and he is now using the Force of Nature. So here we can think, plan! It's because we can shoot them away with the Force of Nature, and then when we've blasted them away, we can throw the Cleaver at them because they will fly in a predictable pattern, like this Flying Scotsman over here. And I can see this being a plan. I can see this working. If this actually happens, that's a completely different question. Like here. And also keep in mind that the Force of Nature reloads like all shots as once here. You can see there's really no point in, well, there is a point in throwing Cleaver, yes, you can get the hit there. He will do more damage with the Cleaver than you would with just shooting this. Which is fine, but the enemy had like a medic and they had a lot of guys, and you can do, he's trying to be Christian mode, but he can't really do it. Hits another one. Hear the hit sound of people getting hit. And also he has this, and he's gonna try to maybe hit somebody with it. Strategy. He never expected a scout to be on his head, did he? That's because he was unpredictable. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, that was close. That would have been such a juicy hit if he would have hit that, but he didn't. Like, comment, and subscribe. So then he jumps up here, nice little jump you can do, and ooh. So here's a good position to be. You're on the high ground, right? So that means you can give up your high ground for free. With the Force of Nature, you can also knock people off the high ground. So if they come around a corner, you can send them flying. So that would have been a smart thing to do, but Amadeus is just like, I'm gonna find this spy who's probably going for this pack. Nope, well, we're gonna take this pack, so he can't have it. So the spy is around here somewhere, and we're just gonna go for, oh, that's him. And we kill him with the Cleaver. Cleaver also doesn't consume ammo. That's a good thing. I guess you can add that to the list. Will he hit the shot? That was pretty good. I mean, that was a good throw. So that was called for dubstep. Cool. I haven't used the dubstep button in a while, so it felt good. But anyway, the team is attacking and they have heavies, and we can't do shit about that. Especially if they have, but we have an Uber. We can defend this at any point in time. It's Taka. Get him! Debuff! Oh, reload. Hold on. I wasn't ready. Where'd Domenico? I don't know. Shit. Okay, oh, 93 damage. Okay, we see combo potential here with the fucking, what is it called? The Fan of War. It's the fan and the fan and fan, like they say in Sweden. Fan means fuck, or fan means fuck in Norwegian. So you're running the fan, which is a word for something. Anyway. That was Amadeus, good stuff. We can see that this can be combined with different unlocks. So this is gonna be Electric Mace, and he is a bit of a thief, yes, because you know, scouts are fast. You can go in and out of positions. So he starts out with a throw that doesn't really hit anything. He's also a fan. Of the Force of Nature, the fan as well. Fan, using the fan. Okay, Men med fan, you fan of the fan? This. We're gonna witness the ultimate dick move. Comes in there, shoots him, he's like, see ya! Oh, we don't have the Cleaver. It's like, oh god, I need health. That's a banana! Yoink! And it's like, see ya! I stole the medic's banana! Oh shit, random crit. Oh fuck, another heavy. God damn it. The only reason he was in that was just because it was such BS. He's like, oh, you're not gonna eat that banana, are you fucking fatty? And then he got it, and everything was well. So let's look at RobSan85. We're gonna see what he's gonna be doing. He is now on Snowy Coast, a map that I like. He's gonna be on defense, and he's actually gonna use the shortstop, the Fan of War, along with the Cleaver. So that's a pretty unique combo, but it makes sense because the shortstop allows you to be mid-range scout, and the Cleaver allows you to be long-range, mid-range scout as well. Oh Do you hear that? He hit somebody with it. And he's actually gonna have a life-saving throw here, where he actually will do more damage than he could with like a pistol or something. Then it will actually save his life. Let's see about that. Shoot and miss something. That's fine. And then it's a soldier. Oh shit! So keep in mind the soldier has healed 15. And then, oh, got it! Because the shortstop, which is currently in the game, allows you to totally fuck up your reload because it reloads all 4 at once. So if you do what Robsan did there and mess up your reload, you can actually die. So let's go and just look at that again, and we're just gonna pay attention to his reload count and see exactly what happens, right? So fast forward, and just here we are. There's the shots. All right, so here we go. So he has 4 shots, and he shoots 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so now he's used all of his shots, and we don't know how much health the soldier has. We can probably calculate it, but thanks to this cleaver, he kills him in 1 shot, and he barely survives. And that is all that matters. Then, of course, he would have been stupid if he died for like a stray bullets right afterwards. But that's fine. And then he almost died to the burn of the pyro, but thanks to a spy friend who stabbed the stupid pyro right in his ass. And he throws another, and he doesn't hit anything. Checking for spies. So, if you come and try the balancer, you can try out the new shortstop, which doesn't punish you from fucking up your reload. It just punishes you if you fuck up your shots. Throw something just down the hallway, just because why not? And then he runs right into the soldier and dies. So he prolonged himself, and he didn't really do anything useful. So him surviving himself meant nothing. But it's the thought that counts. Maybe he could have done something amazing. Maybe. Maybe next time. We shall see. Cool. So this is, of course, 2 Fort. And this is pseudo coffee, as it's properly pronounced, because there's a P there. Why would you put a P in a word if you're not gonna say the P? So then we have him just running around. Oh, down in the sewer, of course. Gonna take the... Oh, he is gonna take the pro way up, because that's how you know you've been playing 2 Fort for a while. And he jumps up here, and oh, shit. And of course, 2 Fort is a map that has health back in the worst locations here. Like, why is there not more around in the sewers? Okay, so he's just gonna wait for another. Here we go. Okay, and then we're gonna go and yeah, we're gonna qualify. We are gonna qualify for the episode. Oh shit, heavy. Knock him away, and then down in the sewer again, because we can't have a demo man creeping there, despite that is absolutely no point in chasing anyone through the sewers, because they have to go through 3 chokes before they can escape with the intelligence. So you can just fucking leave him be and leave them to your like 8 engineers in the intel room. But Pseudo Coffee here, he gets the kill on a couple of dudes, and then he's gonna go up on the battle meds. And oh look, a sniper! Guys, guess what happens now? Guess what happens? He fucking kills him is what happens. And oh fucking, oh, and then he dies. Better fucking go back to 2 Fort and practice some more. Why don't you make some video compilations of you just killing idiots on the server like you're dumb? Anyway, that was a 2 Fort episode, 2 Fort video. So now let's go back to Karma's camera that we saw early on. Still using the Cleaver. And he is going to be what we would call the opposite of Adam WTS. While Adam WTS hit shotgun shots and not cleavers, we will see Karma's camera do more or less the opposite, where he hits a lot of cleavers and hardly any bullets, from my notes here. So that's 2 misses. Let's see if we can, oh, there's no one there. That was just a blind throw. So it's a kill. Oh, he hit something. We're gonna throw this and hit that. Pro, someone who runs straight at us is easy to kill, and he of course dies from the bleeding. And then we hit a scout with this thing. We're very good with projectiles, but we're fucking terrible with the gun. And then throw this and hit the Sentry, I think, but the Sentry can't bleed. Maybe you should throw a rusty one. And there we go, throws it super high. Throws this as well. I mean, there's not much you can do about the Sentry anyway. And this, if you watch my Twitter, this was the long ones, like, what are my team doing? There you go, hits a perfect cleaver shot, like, amazing cleaver shot. And then, He follows it up with like, oh, he kills him. He kills him. All right, fine. And then, oh, look at that! Fucking. All right, so it's like, goddamn, fucking, just. Oh my god! Do you know what would happen if like Adam WTS and Karma's camera, if they fused? Like in Dragon Ball, of course you don't do the fusion dance, you do the Potara with the airing, so you're like permanently fused, but then permanently not fused. They would be the ultimate scout. They would hit fucking every shotgun shot and hit like every cleaver. However, if the fusion failed, they would only get like the bad side, so it would only be Karma's camera's shitty aim, where he can't hit anything, and he would get Adam WTS' horrible prediction, so he also wouldn't hit any cleavers. That is like the two things where this can go. But anyway, I'm very happy with the amount of cleaver hits we're seeing here today. This is actually pretty darn good. And then, this is shit. All right, this time. Yes! Random crit, 22 damage. Get fucking shot on, boy. And then we're gonna go around the side, and we still have the hype though. So if we meet anyone, and throw it. That was my phone. I forgot to put it in fucking silent mode. There we go. And he kills the sniper as well. As a scout and misses that. But the scout doesn't even know he's there. Okay, sure, fine. Is that a spy? Yeah, but whose side is he on? Oh, shit, a pyro! Oh, a sentry! Shit. So we've done a lot of work, but our team has done nothing this game. Oh my god, activate, okay, try and fly away. And he actually gets the bleed kill, and then he gets, although there's a pyro. Oh no, there's a sentry! Oh, we died! And then, fucking team stupid sucks. Everyone's bad. So that was the all the users submitted one. So thank you for submitting the cleaver. I know that the cleaver is very difficult to use. It's very harsh. It's like either you do 90 damage or you do 0. Like that. But this is actually a callback to another episode. The one we did last time. Last time on HiGPS, we did the Cow Mangler episode. There's a sentry, and sentries are good against scouts. And not much we can do about it, but we have a Cow Mangler soldier here, and this sentry is in our way. What will we ever do to get past such an impossible... Oh, he zapped it! Run forward, and boom! Taking it out, nice. And then, of course, we miss the cleaver, and we fuck up our retreat, and we die. But that was a nice little callback to the last episode. So we noticed when sentries are disabled because they point down, and that's when you should attack at any point in time. Cool. So, this is me here on Upward, and the title was just when you are all down. And what it means is that when you're all out of bullets, and you're a bat user, because I like to use the bat. I don't like to use the pan because I like the metal sound of the bat. Pretty cool. So we're here pushing down to the last. We got quick fix medic. Of course, can't capture when you're quick fix. I decided to go install instead. Of course, the bat is a nice source of just stable damage. So here we go, running up here and running out of bullets. Get one hit with the, and now I have to reload, right? But luckily I have the cleaver. All right. I'm gonna hide the view. There's the medic. Will I hit? Or will I shit? I hit and the medic dies, and I die shortly after, but doesn't matter. Kill the medic. I'm the hero, and now let's go in to the finale. And this is actually the video on how to do stuff. All right, so this is the last one. Still the same game. It's the life after. We just killed the medic, so let's see what kind of awesome stuff that I do here. So the heavy falls in the pit again, I think. I think he did that last time. Wait, this is the same demo as the last time. I showed the finale first, I think. Did I not play the right one? Yeah, I played the wrong one. Whoops. Now we will show the I knew that looked suspiciously similar to the previous one. Yes, here's the one, yes. I was wondering why it wasn't upward. All right, so here we go. This is how to take down a sentry when you have the cleaver all by yourself. So here I run into a soldier, and I waste all my shots, and I kill him. And then here, I would only have had the shotgun, so I throw this at the sniper. Oh, and that's the sound. That's the sound that I like to hear. So it means that I hit the sniper. He was getting healed, so it doesn't matter, but it was good practice. And then we check if the sniper's here. Yep, so that's pretty good, like in areas like this. And now, witness the power, because I know there's a sentry up here that's been fucking our team. So the first thing you do, of course, is that you kill the engineer, and watch this is very important. So then you do, you see the sentry, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna shoot the sentry, and then do the step like this, do the step, and...
You failed me! Incompetence surrounds me!
So while giving everyone shit in today's episode, I decided to make the finale of me just fucking blowing it by just stutter stepping, strafing into a quad rocket and fucking killing myself. Cool. So that was the Cleaver. The Cleaver is pretty good. It's pretty hard to use, but I do think if you spend an absurd amount of time with this, you can actually be pretty good with this. It's great with every shotgun that is good. Except the soda popper, because the soda popper has such a high present DPS that it doesn't make a lot of sense to run this if you're running the soda popper. I mean, you can, but you will have lesser results than if you had another scattergun. So with that, we actually just have 2 weapons left that we are going to cover for the 2 next HiGPSs. So we're going to have a sniper episode back to back. Because there's one weapon that was changed, but it didn't really affect the soldier all that much. So what we're gonna look through is the Razorback. This weapon stinks, and then of course the Darwin Danger Shield, which got a major change. So because I hate the Razorback the most, we're gonna do that one last. So next week is gonna be the Darwin Danger Shield, and the week after that is going to be the Razorback, and after that we'll be doing something different, but still gonna be a HiGPS, but different trajectory. Now, the reason I've been having these 2 for last is because they are the only type of items in the game that's very hard to do something about, because it requires your enemy to do something. I tried a couple of HiGPSs in the past. This is just an explanation. Tried a couple of to do them in the past where, like, kill Razorback snipers, right? And then you're like, every game I play, there's no Razorback sniper, so I can't really do the episode, and that's true here. So let's say I'm gonna use the Darwin Danger Shield and maximize the afterburn thing, and then the enemy team just doesn't have a pyro or a healing heater heavy or anything that can shoot fire, which is the soldier at last, and then it's just you basically have no secondary at that point. So yeah, so that's why especially the Razorback, because if the spy's ignoring you even without the Razorback, how do you know that the Razorback's protecting you? There's still 23 sources in the game that can kill you. You're just eliminating one once. Cool. So be sure to check out the raffle in the description below. There's also my community server, which is up most of the time, not when I'm streaming or the computer is off, which is mostly isn't. So yeah, next week, Darwin Danger Shield. Get that fire resistance, boy. Be sure to join Discord and the Steam group and the raffle for free items that we will be giving away.